Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and it's my utmost pleasure to finally welcome you to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, quite possibly one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. Right after Majora's Mask, of course. Yeah, alright, call me cliche or whatever the hell you want. It is not going to stop me from adoring this game to its very core. The music, the atmosphere, the gameplay, hell, especially the tragically morose tone of the story is just also incredibly crafted in this beautiful package that to this day I still hold very dear. And I hope that rings true as we start our adventure on our lovely home island outset, as our intrepid protagonist is awakened rudely by the town alarm clock, apparently. Oh man, I envy the child that can fall asleep in the middle of the day outside on a wooden lookout. And she's gone, on to the next unsuspecting victim. I would take it. Or just show up right behind me. Way to give a brother some warning, because, ladies and gentlemen, this young child is our sister Aril, who apparently takes great pleasure and joy in playing in an 8x16 wooden encampment on top of the ocean for fun on her days off. So, that's the kind of child she is. But apparently, today is one of great utmost importance. And apparently we forgot that today is our birthday! Oh, that's fantastic! How many of those have I had so far? 9? 10? I find it kind of difficult to believe that a child of Link's age would forget something like that, but I digress. Our grandma's looking for us and she wants to feed us cake, so I think we have to oblige her. I mean, it's just our duty as a small child to do that. So thank you so much for waking me up, Aril. I don't appreciate it now, but later on when I'm kind of face full of cake, I definitely will, so. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wind Waker HD. This game visually is just so gorgeous, and you're not gonna hear the end of me just constantly praising everything about this game. It's so beautiful, and I don't know, I feel like the HD remake is fantastically done. So many good additions, and a little excessive on the bloom lighting and shadows. I mean, they look really nice, but by God, if I'm not gonna get blinded while playing through this at least 3 times, then I'm doing it wrong. This is somebody's house. I don't know whose, but I want to explore it, and ooh, there's a little pig over there. Not exactly sure what it's doing there, but let's go and examine the moderate lifestyle of the typical outset inhabitant. It's kind of a neat little abode. We have their little kitchen here, it looks like, and an armrest and unusually tall bed. I can't imagine I would be comfortable falling off, but that's okay. We're gonna go down over here and take some stuff for our own, because being on an island that doesn't feature a shop or a bazaar of any kind seems kind of bizarre, actually. That money still has value here, but we'll go and take it. It'll be much better used off of the island. Oh, so yeah, I've actually never been in there. Kind of an interesting little place. But fantastic. I don't know whose house this was, and you know what? I kind of want to take you. Ooh, let's do that. But first, I will examine under here the fantastic underside of this house, and we'll sneak up on the pig. Ooh, let's there we go. And it's kind of funny that he doesn't notice you as long as you're crouching like this. It's kind of funny. All right, let's take you. Ugh, there we go. I'm gonna need you for later. Oh, excuse me. Is this your house? I can't talk to you while holding a pig, apparently. Alright, how's it going? This is a fantastic camera angle. Oi, Ellison, what's that? Today is your birthday? Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow, yeah, time really flies by when it's been an entire year. Hi, let me just go ahead and change the subject. Boy, my grass is getting really tall. This is my thinly veiled attempt at trying to get you to cut it for free, because sometimes people will drop things in the grass. Of course, we need a tool to cut it, so it's common sense. What are you using? Something with a blade. Maybe a scythe or a pickaxe? It's hard to say. I wouldn't say that's exactly the most ideal thing for using, but that's okay. Little Miss Piggy, I just want to take you with me. There are no cuckoos, chickens in this game, so don't worry about that, although this is mostly the equivalent of it. There's a small child here, but I'm gonna go throw you over there for a second so you don't fall in the water like I just did. Where are you going? Why are you... You don't belong on that side of the island, I assure you. Yeah, get back over there, play on the sand. Leroy, I'll deal with you in a second. First, this snot-slinging kid here. Oh, no, he doesn't have any boogers. Hey, is it true that if you have a little courage and run as fast as you can jump out to the rock there? Yeah. I mean, it's called being an 11-year-old with unbridled raw power, just exhuming from every orifice of his body. He's just so excited. So it's not that bad. We collected 15 rupees, and we can move on over here. I hope that pig stays there. It's not imperative, but now I'm slightly intrigued at what this gentleman is doing. Hope I'm not interrupting anything. I just saw a wild pig! Oh, a black one is over there. I don't see him. This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. Oh, I guess I need to grab it, but yeah, he's gonna teach us how to sneak up on things. It's kind of interesting that the button is delegated to the ZR button to crawl, and it's kind of nice as opposed to the context-sensitive issues that kind of plagued earlier Zelda games. I wouldn't say issues, but rather the way they did it. So yeah, apparently if you're crawling next to a pig, it just will not notice. I mean, if you crouch low enough, a pig will completely ignore you. So let's just grab it. There we go. And bring it to his wife. I have no idea whose pig that is. Oh, you made me drop a pig. How could you? You're an old man. How dare you? How's it going, though? That's correct. You're a smart one. Let me teach you about the age-old tactic of ZL targeting, so that we can talk to things far away and also be very useful in combat. So there are a myriad of other ways to use targeting that as well. Quite an ingenious little thing. I agree. Also, this is where I learned the word myriad and how I incorporated it into my everyday vocabulary. Huh, so he's inviting us to go into his room. I don't know if I feel like I want to do that, but let me go pick you up. Thanks for interrupting me, old man. I had some very pressing 11-year-old issues to deal with. So if we head up here, this is the fair man's wife. I think his name is Joel or Abel. I'm not even joking you. I think those are two of the names of the people on this island. Why, did you bring me that little piglet all the way out here just for me? Why, yes, I did. Apparently this is where you live now, so the boys will be so happy when they get home. Oh, so she's gonna give us a kiss. Just kidding, it's more money. 20 rupees. It's like, keep stealing more pigs, I won't tell anyone. Yeah, so if we go and collect them, I guess we'll get more money, but early on I would say that's not super important. I would just like to have a good number of it, and you can't swim, pig, how dare you? Come with me. I will take you to your new home, and we will be justly rewarded with some good stuff. Also, creepy old man there is just watching us. He's like, boy, I love the way you handle pigs. You handle them with such delicacy and care. That was kind of a neat shot. And last one, just because we're here and it's kind of funny. Hey, you! Just gonna sneak up on you and roll, apparently. Hi. That pig was just, had no idea what was going on, Jesus. So by corralling all 3 of these, we can get ourselves a nice different reward. Did you bring me another? A pair? Oh, he was so lonely. Yeah, we had to bring him friends, right? Yeah. So she's super excited and she gives us 20 more rupees. Abel's gonna be really disappointed. Oh wait, oh wow, she gave me 40. Yeah, now he's actually gonna be super jealous. Holy smokes, all right. Well, enough about that. Let me just go and rob you of your fortune as well, because this is their house. And we can actually speak to her from above there. It's kind of interesting. And let's go explore up here. I don't think it's really gonna be necessary, but we can go and throw things. And there'll actually be kind of a lot of rupees up here, so if you want to do that, there you go. But right now, all we can do is just toss these jars and pots around, get menial amounts, and that's fine. I guess we could return here later. Oh, let me pick you up. Crates and... Hello. I just made my way into their living room. And this is apparently their bedroom. Now what's kind of interesting is that they all kind of sleep in the same place because they have 2 children, plus the woman and Abel/Joel. So who 3 sleeps down here and who's the odd one out? I'm willing to bet that's Joel/Abel. It's probably neither of those. I don't even know where I picked up those names. But that's alright. They didn't really seem to have any more treasure in there, so that's okay. So before we head off to our grandma's, I know we're doing an awful lot before we need to do anything else. Let's go take Old Man Jenkins up on his offer into his lovely boat. I've actually never been in here. I didn't even realize this was a place we could go. I just saw him offer us into his creepy den, and we'll take it. I'm 11. I can take care of myself. How's it going, sir? You're growing up, Ellison, which means you're going to need as much wisdom as you can get from this point forward. Alright, so to be wise, we must know things. Now, since he's older, he knows more things. Cool. Way to stroke that giant ego brain of yours, right? Anyways, it's time for me to pass down some of my wisdom, so, he's gonna give it to us. Everything you see tacked to the walls here is something he's researched thoroughly, but his filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, oh my god, this is an actual thing! Oh, jeez. Oh boy. Such a racket, can't you keep... Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, he lives on top of the dojo. Okay, that makes sense. Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother. Wow, what a jerk. He hates studying, he just, the lout exercises and practices with his weapons. The brain's a muscle too, I think, by God. Alright, so fencing and whatnot, cool. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? I don't know, you're asking the wrong man, but holy smokes. This actually looks really cool. I think I would straight up live here, although I'm not sure how his age is going to reflect on this style of living. I mean, to get to his bed, he has to climb a ladder every night. This does look really nice. Holy jeez. So I'm still discovering things about this game 16 years after the fact. Alright, so I'm assuming these are just going to tell us things about the core gameplay mechanics. So we have hearts and perhaps a fancier way to describe it would be call it a life gauge. Interesting. So, alright, it's telling us about hearts, which we will actually not see over the course of this playthrough because I'm playing through on hero mode, which gets rid of all of the hearts you see on the overworld, and enemies will deal double damage. So, we also have a swim timer. We make sure we don't want to drown, and alternate views on life. Times difficult ways to use the TV. Oh, it's going to tell us about this. Alright. Just because one can play at any time on the gamepad doesn't mean one can hide it from one's parents. Okay, Nintendo, we get it. And then let's just skip here. Becoming the champion of life. Learn all there is to learn in lessons 1 through 9, and no matter... Oh, do not stay up all night playing. I'll do whatever the hell I want. I'm 11 years old, okay? Wow, that's really interesting. I had no idea that that entire thing was there. Sweet. Oh, here's a snot child. Weirdo. Alright, let's finally go to Grandma's. I know people are probably already irritated, but this is a game I just want to savor and enjoy. So this is our grandmother's lovely abode. It's also a very nice house, although it looks like some people sleep here. I wonder if Link actually just sleeps on the lookout, or if we share this bed and that's where Grandma sleeps, in which case we are horrible grandchildren. This is the worst. Alright, so she's gonna be upstairs. I don't know how all of these old people can constantly be using ladders to get to places, but that's okay. Because we get to talk to our grandmother. Oh, she's so sweet. Been waiting for you. Here you are. Oh, what are you handing me? Your hands are holding absolutely nothing. Apparently, these are clothes that are made of a special fabric. Only the honest can see. Cool. Can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. The true sign of manhood. Yeah, we got the hero's new clothes. They're really light, kind of, see-through. I mean, I don't know if I want to be wearing this. I guess. Anything to please Grandma? You can see them, can't you? Oh, she is judging us pretty hardcore there. Well, today is the day we commemorate the fact that you've reached the same age as the hero of the legends. Sweet. Alright, well, I guess if we just have to wear them for a single day, then that's fine. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. Excellent. Oh no, never mind, just kidding. I guess we're gonna have a peaceful resolution to all conflicts in our life. But Orca is the only one on the island who knows anything about swordplay. And there's a beautiful shield mounted on the wall. Grandma, this isn't really comfortable. It's kind of tight. But apparently everything makes just perfect sense. Yes, it suits us perfectly. Tonight I'm gonna invite the whole town over for the birthday. Oh, that's incredible. Thank you. What a nice grandmother. And she's gonna make our favorite soup. God, I would totally live in this island. Oh, but we gotta get our sister a reel. She's gotta wash the dishes and prepare things. Otherwise, who knows what's gonna happen. So since we are playing on hero mode, there's one thing that I'd like to take into consideration, and that's the fact that we actually have the Picto box brought in, carried over from the last part. So, and by last part, I mean from the first playthrough. And apparently I still have some pictures on there, so let's grab one with Grandma, just while we can still be happy. Nice little selfie here, right next to the heirloom, and we can make faces. Ooh, finally 13, guys. And we'll save that. And actually, I'm very curious to see what I have on here already. So we have, oh, okay, so we have color because it's the deluxe Picto box, but apparently I have some other things. I have no recollection of this. It's kind of creepy. I'm not a pervert. Nothing, just hanging out with the postman. Nothing, just hanging out with the shopkeeper on the sea. And then, oh, damn it. Nice. So I will be going through and collecting every single figurine in the entire game, just not necessarily on screen. It's a very tedious process and something that I'd like to do. Just want you notion that this should be as complete a playthrough as possible. So let's go find our sister, shall we? Hello, what's your name? Oh, my Allison, congratulations. That outfit looks so cute. Oh, she can see it. Oh, and she was looking for us. I wonder if she's still on the lookout. Oh, she was watching me not too long ago. That's kind of odd. Do you want me to talk to Grandma about that? Seems like something we need to resolve pretty quickly here, right? So she's constantly walking around with a telescope in her hands. Hello. If you come across wild pigs, you've got to be careful not to scare them. All right, open your heart to them. Is that what he literally just said? All right, and we can't crawl with things in our hands. You can't tell me what to do. I'm 11 years old, man. I'm a hero in training. You can't boss me around. I'm my own gentleman. Oh, hi. Apparently you're over here now. I wonder if this guy can see it. Hi. You're kind of pulling out the grass and not cutting it. Can't just let this field be. Oh, weeds would take control. Yeah, alright. People leave the darndest things in my field. I almost think that's where they dump all their trash, their excess garbage. God. We also have a lot of rupees too. I think at the moment we can only hold 200. So we should probably spend them on that boat over there, which is actually being commandeered by a gentleman by the name of Beetle. And it's nice. Oh, look at all the seagulls here. I love how they are just so enamored with our little sister here. Hiya, Ro. Oh, hey, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? Why, yes, she did. Or wasn't it handed down, I thought? Not sure. I think you need a new look. You're telling me. But yeah, they're pretty neat. I like it. So, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I don't like where this is going, but sure. I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Oh, how nice. Can you name an instance where anybody has ever done that for you? I mean, in this day and age, it's probably like an iPhone or something, but we got the telescope and it has seagulls on them. I've never noticed that before. That's incredible. So we can set it to one of 3 buttons and use it to look through things. Look how excited she is. She is so happy. She's so proud to be our little sister. Well, do you like it? I love it. Thank you, Aurel. We're the luckiest brother in the world. Oh, yeah, we could try looking out to the house from here. So, because I'm using the gamepad, we're going to go and knock it on in there and take a look. Let's zoom in. Wait. Oh, yeah, I am zooming in. Also, gyro motioning is kind of odd. Oh my god, the postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? I think he's having a seizure. Oh, Sky. What are you talking about?